Good, I'm freezing. How about you? Also, I want to portray how cool I am. I wear my corduroy jacket. I'm going to sit in a chair like this. Just so you know, like I know what I'm talking about. I know pop culture. No, I wore the jacket because it was cheap, and I sat like that because I want to look cool. So let's start off with some audience participation, right? That's always fun. Hey, who here drives a Volkswagen Beetle? Am I right? Good, because my next thing was I'd have to flip you off if you did. I swear to God, it's in my notes somewhere. It's like there's nothing personal against Volkswagen Beetle drivers. I just think they're like the most evil people on the planet. I mean, I have a reason. I'm not just crazy. I looked on the internet and it said that Hitler invented the Beetle, so I was like, wow, way to go, Beetle drivers. Driving something that Hitler made, that's weird. And it's on the internet, so, it's gotta be true. Maybe they don't have the internet, that's fine. They can feign ignorance. That's a penny, I picked that up. And maybe they can feign ignorance, that's fine. I won't blame it for them. Like, I know you can't bring a Beetle to a car dealership after you've bought it and been like, Hitler, as your, reason to return it. They won't take it, I tried. They should. That's a whole different thing. We won't go into that today. We'll have a different conversation about that. But really, the other reason I really don't like Volkswagen Beetle drivers is because the one thing they have to notice is as they drive down the street, they have to notice the slew of children that are beating the shit out of their siblings, yelling the color of that person's car. It's like the two points have to be connected with a line there somewhere. Maybe it's oh, this is my fault. And for that, if you were here, you didn't raise your hand, go fuck yourself. But basically what I'm trying to say is you should buy American and save the children and drive Ford. Ford gives me money for that joke. They don't, I just drive a Ford. Actually, I was driving my Ford the other day and I was listening to the radio because, why not? And a commercial was on for Taco Bell, my favorite commercials, Taco Bell commercials. This particular commercial was saying, the worst part about Sunday morning is trying to piece together what happened Saturday night. And I was like, so true, Taco Bell, so true. And they were like, but the one thing you will remember is fourth meal at Taco Bell. And I was like, oh, Taco Bell, man, But I was really thinking about it critically, and I was like, wow, Taco Bell is very aware of their customer base. They know that the people that eat Taco Bell are shit-faced. They're not just I had 2 beers, time to eat some Taco Bell. They're waking up on a park bench Sunday morning where am I? How did I get here? I ate Taco Bell, I know that much. And it's a whole different level of drunk. It's Taco Bell drunk. It's somewhere between brownout and blackout if you did alcohol EDU. Something I did a while ago, but I can't believe I remember. But also, I also love how they call it fourth meal, because that just goes, there's a whole new level. They know so much about their customers because they're saying their customers are not only shit-faced, but they have eaten 3 square meals. They don't need more food. They can live another day, but instead they're so full of hard alcohol and shame that they go to Taco Bell, they're eating a burrito well, this is for. The worst though, that commercial continued, and it went into being a commercial for the Doritos Locos Taco, which to me is the pinnacle of Taco Bell technology, because it's a food that's for drunk people by drunk people. Because you can't be sober and think, this Taco Bell taco needs a Dorito around it, am I right? Perfect. Now, luckily, I can finally have diarrhea while my fingers smell like fake cheese. Right? The one thing I really needed. Thank God we filled that hole up in society. And I don't know why, but I was actually writing that joke and I started thinking about Christmas. So I have some Christmas jokes. So I was thinking about Christmas, and I was thinking about my childhood, because I like to be nostalgic. And I was thinking how shitty of a pen pal Santa is. I wrote that motherfucker a shit ton of letters. He never wrote back. I know he left me presents and stuff, after I had told him, what the presents I wanted were, but I realized Santa acts like a very, guilty boyfriend. He's real shitty at communication. He'll kind of sneak in, he'll eat the food you left for him, he'll give you presents, but he won't address the real issues, the breakdown in communication. I mean, we broke up a while ago, that's why it's complicated on Facebook for me and Santa. But also, I was thinking about just, Santa and Christmas, and I was thinking, like, do you think, like, kids during the Great Depression, like, were they, like, naughty on purpose so that they wouldn't freeze? Just, like, go to sleep thinking about that. So, that's all for me, guys. Appreciate it.